We're doing question 2 of the Gauteng Prelim 2017. We need to open the 2 types word processing document and insert your name and surname. So I've opened the document. I'm going to right click, edit header, and insert my name and surname. Close the header. First question is we need to change the page size to A4. So you can do that on the Layout tab, Size, A4. But if you don't remember where it is, if you've got Office 2016, you can just do it over here. Page size, and then you can choose it from here. Next, we need to make the following changes to the first page only. We need to center the page vertically, add to motherboard as a watermark, and change the scale of the watermark to 150%. To make any changes to the first page only, the first important thing is we need to insert a section break over here. So switch on your show height so that you can see what is there at the moment. At the moment, there's only a regular page break, so everything's going to happen, everything I'm doing is going to happen to the whole document. So I don't want that, so I'm going to delete the page break and I'm going to insert a section break. So that's on the Layout tab, Breaks, Next Page, Section Break. Now on the first page, I can make these changes. The first thing I need to do is to center the page vertically. So that's easy. You can do it here on the Layout tab as well. Page Setup Group, open the dialog launcher, and on the Layout tab, you change the vertical alignment to center. And you'll see it didn't happen to the second page, only to the first page. Now we need to insert a watermark. So that's under the Design tab, Watermark, Custom Watermark, and then you're going to go select the picture, and you're going to change the scale to 150%. All right. Now the thing is, after you've done this, you'll notice that the watermark appears on all the pages. You did get your marks if you did do this, because you did apply the vertical alignment to the first page only. But just so you know how to do it, let me show you how to remove the watermark from the other pages. What a watermark is, it's actually just a regular picture that is applied in the heading. You'll see if I select it, I can't actually select the picture, but if I'm in the heading, then I can actually choose the picture and I can move it around. You see that? Let's just undo what I've done. Okay, so what I can do is I can edit the header, and in my second section, I'll go and stand in my second section and I will remove the link to the previous section. Now these two sections are independent of each other. Now in section 2, I can select the picture while I'm inside the header and I can press delete, and then it removes it from the rest of the document and not from the first page. On the first page, we need to make the following changes to the paragraph. We need to do a 2-line dropped cap effect on the Y of the first word, and we need to change the paragraph's color to yellow. So I will select the Y, insert drop cap, and I'll go to drop cap options. Dropped, and there I can change the lines to 2. Now I need to change the color of the paragraph. Now please, this and this is highlighting. So I can select the whole paragraph and highlight it, but it's still not the paragraph's color. Do you see the paragraph icon is not highlighted? So that's not changing the paragraph's color. To change the paragraph's color, you select the paragraph and you apply shading, and always do it in a solid color. That's the standard colors, that's easy to choose. So use your standard colors here at the bottom, solid yellow. Now you've changed the paragraph's color. Do you see it goes all the way to the edge? If I apply highlighting, let me show you in red now. You see there's a big difference between highlighting and the paragraph shading. Now I need to insert a hyperlink on the word system unit in paragraph 1 that links to the bookmark hardware. So these are the words they're talking about. Right click, hyperlink, and it's not to the document hardware, it's to the bookmark. So it's a place in this document, bookmark hardware. Okay. Now we need to insert an automatic table of contents on page 2 by only showing the style called types. References, table of contents, custom table of contents, and here one can change the options, remove the heading 1, 2, and 3 styles, and add the types style to the table of contents. Do you see it says build table of contents from styles? Yes. Which styles should it use? Only the types style, no other style. Now we need to find the numbered list below the heading 6 ports, and we need to apply a multi-level list to appear as shown below. So it starts with 1 serial port, ABC, 2 parallel port, 3 PS2 port, ABCD all the time. Right, and you see there are brackets after the numbers and the letters. So the best option is to first select everything, go to the Home tab, and choose a multi-level list that is the closest to the style that you want. Now in this case, one of the default multi-level lists that actually comes with Word is the one they needed. So you just select that and then it applies it to the whole group. The thing is, what it's done is it's applied to the whole group level 1. So these are all level 1 options now. So I need to select the text that I want to make level 2, and then simply press tab or press indent, increase indent on my ribbon. Select the options you want, indent, select the options you want, indent. If you want to test whether you did this correctly, if you indent another option, so the way we mark it is we actually check, does it adjust when I add new items or I decrease it? Does the whole list act as one? Then I need to format some fields on the last page. I need to change the format of the name text form field to first capital. So this is the one they're talking about, the name text form field. I can switch that off actually. Double click it and you can go to text format over here and use first capital format. Next, we need to replace the checkbox before the text 4 to 6 hours with a checkbox from the legacy tools. Now, let me just activate my developer tab over here. You do that under File, Options, Customize ribbon, and you switch on Developer. Then we will delete this one. And on the Developer tab, I will use the Legacy Tools and I will use a checkbox form field. It's usually set to show the shading of fields by default. Then usually it looks like that. Lastly, they say insert the current date as a field next to the text date. Now you could have done this in one of many ways. You could have just gone to insert date and time and in any format and said update automatically, and then that would have been a field. Or if you were still working on the developer tab, you could have used a regular text form field, and if you edit it, you can change it to date, and actually instead of just date, you can change it to current date, and then it will also show the current date as a field.